Pearls on Tuesday presents hosting an 89th birthday dinner for 5. This is our sweet Aunt Barbara. She celebrated her 89th birthday this past weekend, and my husband and I hosted a birthday dinner for her at our home. Of course, when I'm cooking, I always need a little ambiance, so I lit my new pumpkin spice candle. This was our menu: asparagus, ricotta, and lemon spaghetti squash, seasoned shrimp, herbed oil and baguette, and mini chocolate fudge bundt cakes for dessert. The recipe by Dana Veldon can be found at thekitchen.com. I started the spaghetti squash dish with 3 small to medium spaghetti squash. I cut these in half lengthwise, scooped out all of the seeds and pulp, brushed on about a half tablespoon of olive oil, and turned them over in a pan. I baked the spaghetti squash alone at around 350 for about 35 minutes, brought them out and added the asparagus. Put them back in the oven for about another 10 minutes. But at that second baking, I put a garlic clove under each spaghetti squash. It made all the difference in the taste. This is the ricotta mixture with fresh lemon zest and lemon juice, salt and pepper. Once the spaghetti squash was cooled, it was put into that mixture. I roasted lots of pine nuts, much more than they suggested, to use for extra topping. And this was the finished product with the spaghetti squash and asparagus in the ricotta mixture, topped with the pine nuts, and I added a little bit of Parmesan cheese and some grated cheese. This was the very easy seasoned shrimp I made. I bought the shrimp, deveined and peeled, and added Old Bay and a little butter and salt and pepper. I made my own dipping oil with extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper, marjoram, red pepper, a little thyme, parsley, some fresh basil I dried, and some oregano. I put all of that into the olive oil and let it sit for several hours so that the flavors melded together. I purchased a lovely baguette at my local grocery store, sliced it up, and it was perfect. Any oil that is left over can be saved. I made the little chocolate bundt cakes using this rubber mold that I purchased years ago. It's easy cleanup and easy to remove the bundt cakes once they have cooked and cooled. I took the easy way out and used a boxed cake mix, and everything worked out just fine. I topped it before serving with a little caramel, chocolate fudge syrup, and a dollop of fresh strawberry preserves. I served butter pecan ice cream on the side, and it was delicious and the perfect size dessert for each individual person. My signature cocktail for the evening was an apple cider margarita. This was an ounce of gold tequila, an ounce of Grand Marnier, and I used sparkling cider. The recipe called for regular apple cider, but either one would do. I mixed some cinnamon in with coarse sugar to rim the glasses, put an apple slice in the bottom and a cinnamon stick, added the ice. It was delicious. The recipe can be found at sequinsandseabreezes.com. And now a little bit about my fall home decor. We had our signature cocktail out on our patio, and I always try to write a greeting on our little outdoor chalkboard. This time, happy birthday, Aunt Barbara. Our dining room table was set with a pink place setting and some organic finds. The tablecloth was crocheted by my grandmother as a wedding present for my parents. I used painted oyster shells as place cards, and I love my embroidered napkins that my friend Shelley made. This was a little arrangement I put together on a flow blue piece that I love. Added a great touch to the table. A great time was had by all. Happy birthday, Aunt Barbara, and many, many more.